Hi, my name is Eric Bell, and welcome to Business 61 Intro to QuickBooks. I want to do three things on this video. One, I want to introduce myself briefly. Two, I want to talk about the course and what we're going to be working on within this course. And three, I want to talk about online learning in general. So first, a little bit about myself. I started working at an accounting firm called KPMG. I was working there as a financial statement auditor, which means I was going at looking at companies at their financial statements and essentially making sure they prepared their financial statements in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. After working there for 8 years, I left to do something else called forensic accounting. Forensic means to be used in the court of law. So I was doing accounting work with the expectation that the results of our work would be used in the court of law, whether it be an allegation of fraud or misconduct, or looking at some stolen assets. All those aspects of my job we did on the forensic accounting. And I did that for 7 years. While I was doing both auditing and forensic accounting work, I was also teaching on a part-time basis. And I really enjoyed teaching. I found it to be a passion of mine. And in 2015, I had the opportunity to start working as a full-time accounting professor at Las Positas College. So not only do I teach online for Las Positas, I also teach classes in person as well. And so if you haven't had a class with me yet, I look forward to one day seeing you in the classroom face to face. So I want to talk a little bit more about this course. I'm really excited about teaching this course because this is one of those courses that you're going to take away a marketable skill that will become immediately useful, meaning that you can go out and make money with this skill set. QuickBooks Online is one of the most popular accounting softwares that's used in small to mid-sized businesses. And by learning how to navigate through this type of software, it doesn't matter if you're in the accounting department, or if you're in the marketing department, or you're in the legal department, or you're working as an administrative assistant, your ability to go into this system and navigate through it successfully and efficiently is going to make you extremely marketable and invaluable to your employer. The course is set up in modules. So you'll see that each module covers one chapter. Each chapter is going to have a discussion. It's going to have a chapter quiz. It's also going to have homework that's going to be due. And it's really important that you stay up to date with all the homework assignments that are going to be due. The way this course is run, we'll be using a fictitious company called Math Revealed. And each chapter builds on itself, meaning in chapter 3, we may create an invoice. And then in chapter 4, we're going to record the receipt of the payment of those invoices. So once you start falling behind in this class, it becomes really difficult to catch up. So you want to be very mindful of the dates and very mindful of how you navigate your time to make sure that you stay on task. Which kind of leads me to my third and final point, online learning. Now, online learning is a great tool. There's a lot of flexibility that you have as a student. There's a lot of flexibilities that I have as an instructor. We each can individually, when we're ready, log into the system, complete our assignments, and participate. The downside to online learning is we don't have the ability to interact with each other directly. And so the challenge becomes, how do we do this? How do we learn together in a way where we're supporting each other? Now, that's what the discussion forums are for. It's an opportunity for us to interact one to another. It also, there's also within each module a forum called Ask a Question. If you have a question, I highly encourage you to use that. There may be other students that are having the same problem or the same question, and we can work together as a group to solve them. How cool would it be if you were able to identify a group of 3 or 4 students and you all got together at a Starbucks or something, and for 2 hours just worked on these assignments together, and be able to look to your left, look to your right, and get immediate feedback and support for the work that we're doing. It is very possible that you can be successful with online learning. The key thing is discipline. You have to make sure that you're disciplined and keeping up to date with the homework assignments when they're due, and making sure that you do not fall behind. So listen, that's enough to say for now. I'm looking forward to reading all of your posts in the introduce yourself form and getting to know each of you better throughout the semester. And let's have a great semester. Thanks. Bye.